hasn't got the best record, only 250s, I think. But if he gets going, you just think he's made for this. And then you've got Dhoni, who's one of the best all-round batsmen. He can change the way he plays to just running it around to hitting the ball out of the park. I mean, they're great to watch when they're flying.
But you look down that Pakistan lineup, we haven't had the final 11. It just screams out wicket takers.
It screams out danger when you're playing against him, because any one of any of those people, where you look at the likes of Ajmal, Afridi, Tanveer, Akmal, Gul, Arafat, keep going, Mohamed Hafiz, their spin, they've got people who can hit the ball out the ground. Like I say, both of these teams know in these conditions how to play. So this, if you're watching England, this is what England need to do if they're going to, you know, hold on to that World 2020 title. Talking about England, they have played a warm-up game today in Colombo. They took on Australia. England made 172 for 6 and Australia 163 for 6, England winning by 9 runs. Interesting that there was no Jade Dernbach or Samit Patel for England. Bopara and Lum were the other two that were omitted. 52 for Alex Hales at the top of the order, a quick-fire 30 from Owen Morgan as England posted 172. And then Australia, despite Hussey, Michaels, 71 off 51 balls, were 163. So England winning by 9 runs. 2 wickets for Stephen Finn, a wicket each for Bresnan, Broad, Swan and Briggs. So that happened a little earlier. Here, India have won the toss. They decided to bat first. Virender Sehwag, what a strike.
But doesn't seem to be the kind of bounce that we expected. This was a much better delivery. They put in a little more behind that one. Pakistan are placed 6th in the ICC T20 team rankings. Former winners of World T20. This is something that we will do often. See exactly how the batsman reacts as the bowler comes in and gets into his delivery stride.
See the previous delivery, the ball nipped back to the left-hander. That's his natural swing, and he should be doing that at least for first 2 to 3 deliveries. When he's warm up, then he should be bowling away swingers to the left-hander. That's very important. Obviously in this weather you need about 2 balls to get warmed up.
Yeah, this is the one that just leaves or holds its line. Again, Gambhir, you can see he's come out with a different attitude. He's looking to hit on the up.
Came in the air, that was the idea, nipped and held his line. And that's why Gambhir missed it. The length has been perfect from Sohail. We all know he's not very sharp, but we know that he can swing the ball and he's got variation in his bowling. He's got the slow delivery, bowls beautifully from around the wicket to the right-handers. I think it just got the warning as well, running on the pitch.
So Sehwag will again watch from the other end. He hasn't faced the ball yet. 1 over gone. It's 6 for no wicket. Yeah, quite right. This is perhaps a good venue to have warm-up matches. It's warm here in Sri Lanka. Fortunately, no threat of rain. Coming to the ground here and starting off our stint here in the ICC World T20. Feeling Wasim Akram didn't quite enjoy playing his cricket here in Sri Lanka. Well, Sehwag is a bit like us, isn't it? Seems just watching cricket at the moment. He hasn't faced a single ball. Gambhir 9 of 7. We were just talking about Umar Gul's impressive performances in World T20. 5 for 6. That was at the Oval versus New Zealand. Best bowling figures for Pakistan.
A good wicket to bat on. Gambhir is a 9 of 8. Sehwag hasn't faced a delivery yet. We're into second over. India 10 for no wicket. Nigel Long is the umpire from Khetarama end. Beg your pardon. Maligawati end.
And of course, the stars in the umpiring fraternity, Billy Bowden is his partner today. Tentative. This is something that happens to him. You can see how angry he gets when he does something like that. It's one of the weaknesses that he's trying to get rid of. He just prods, just pokes at the ball.
Very good delivery. It seemed, and I explained to the viewers worldwide what seam means. Seam means when the ball hits the pitch, then it moves either side and swing happens in the air. So that was a seam ball from Umar Gul. He's got one slip for Gautam. His fine leg is up. He's got square leg behind umpire. Leg side. Of course, he's got third man.
Run the first one quickly. And he'll be content with one. So finally, Virendra Sehwag will get a ball to face. He's been a tremendous bowler for Pakistan, Umar Gul. Look at that, 5 for 6 versus New Zealand. Then 4 for 7 is Mark Gillespie versus England. Shahid Afridi was one of the set versus South Africa. Wayne Pardon, young left-arm seamer from South Africa as well. If you keep a watch on this, the split screen that we show you, you'll get a very good idea about Virendra Sehwag's way of batting. His feet don't move until the very last minute. Have a look at no movement of the feet. In fact, they stay very much frozen on the crease. One of the most sort of late reactions to a ball you'll get in world cricket, Sehwag.
That sphere is very, very strong. He's off the mark. 2 overs gone. India 12 for none.
Well, we can only apologise for the quality of pictures that are coming to us from the host broadcasters at the ground.
Here at Premadasa Stadium.
We are desperately trying to rectify the situation as quickly as we possibly can and get the pictures to hold and to stay nice and clear for you. I hope
this match.
Obviously, the idea is to give, as a batsman, like you was talking about his technique early on when we show the split screen, when we shown the people that he looks for that particular shot every time. No front foot movement.
It's amazing how much of an effect the field dimensions have on the way the batsman bowls and the bowlers. The batsman plays. Bowlers think as well with their line. Once he was batting at that end and he saw that short offside boundary, especially square, he was just waiting for that leg delivery, short of leg delivery. What was amazing is that it wasn't hit behind square using the pace of the bowler, it was in front of square on the offside. Three overs gone. It's very excitable Umar Akmal there. 3 overs gone, 27 for no wicket. Yeah, 27 for no wicket. This is what happened last ball of the previous over. The umpire just making sure that everything was okay. You can see the batsman is well in.
"27 in 3 overs, I'll take that. Slip is out now. Change of bowling. Mohammad Sami will take the ball. Was not out, and it's not out. So, change of bowling. Mohammad Sami will take the ball. He's got the game today because Abdul Razak's got a stiff back. He's got slip in place. His square leg is back, and third man is back. He's only allowed 2 fielders outside in a circle. Sami hasn't been consistent from last 10 years for Pakistan. He's got the pace, he's got the talent, he's a tremendous fielder, he can bat as well. But what we need as a bowler, and it was down leg side, fine leg up, you can't bowl that delivery, especially the likes of Sehwag of Gautam. That was the second boundary.
Fine leg still inside the circle. Slip has been taken off. Again, it was on leg stump, but this time
good start. 5 runs from the over so far.
just watching Gambhir's feet this occasion, on that last occasion. He also is not trying to commit himself too early.
But little movement just on the front foot, about 6 inches or maybe less. And if obviously with that sort of weight shift up, the front foot was nowhere near the pitch of the ball, but that's where he's such a dangerous player, say, against any opposition on any sort of hit.
Knowing him, Wasim, I think he would have spotted that scramble seam delivery from Sami. Especially looked to hit through the line.
For instance, if I was batting and bowler is running with cross the seam, one thing I know as a batsman that it's not going to swing any either way. Probably will seam probably into me as a left-hander, otherwise it'll be a straight delivery, and that's what I think Sehwag picked it up.
Movement off the pitch on that occasion for Gul.
Any weakness Gautam have, this is the weakness. It was a close delivery, was coming back into him, and I've seen him during IPL 3 times he got out playing the same shot, inside edge onto his stumps. Okay, on a bouncy tracks I can understand Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, but on our wickets just play everything on the front foot like he always does. What a technique he's got.
Good fielding. It was well struck by Gambhir. Morakmal at point. He had the advantage of bounce, no doubt, but it went quickly to him.
Tremendous fielder from Morakmal. Very talented cricketer. Love the way he plays sport. He runs in. When he's fielding, he attacks every ball. He's only young. He's quite fit as well.
Playing really well, these two openers, Sehwag and Gambhir. See, Mohammad Hafiz settled in as captain of Pakistan.
I think so. He just won the series against Australia 2-1, and again he's learning. He's a new captain. You have to give some captain 6 to 8 months at least to assess his performance. What's happening in our part of the
That shot very hard. And one going straight on, straight away to business side, Ajmal. Variation, good lines, good pace, just quality.
Right, I did say hang on at that at the verdict where we thought the boundary was. So the over gone. It is 46 for 2.
Pakistan have just pulled it back. 2 wickets in the first 6 overs. Both Sehwag and Gambhir. Sehwag was looking dangerous, and it's spin from both ends. Mohammad Hafiz, captain of Pakistan, 34 matches, a very good economy, 6.86 in these conditions, 27 wickets. He's a good cricketer, an improved cricketer.
Pakistan showing that you can play 2 off spinners in the lineup. Sometimes people tend to say I've got one. Now, a couple of points of view. Saurav's got another on this replay.
Well, obviously the camera is inconclusive whether he's hit the ropes or not. But if he hasn't, and if no run has been given, why isn't that out? Because if you look at the photo, hit down to long on for a single. Shoaib Malik back into the squad. And if it wasn't a run, if it wasn't a boundary, it was out. To square leg for a single. Good over. 5 from it, 50 for 2 India.
Sky Movies premiere, sponsored by Intelligent Living from Panasonic.
Brand new to Sky Movies.
Someone in the family murdered Harriet. And for the past 40 years, that's been trying to drive me insane.
I want you to help me catch a killer of women.
The names, they're all biblical.
This is insane. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Available from Friday. Brand new to Sky Movies.
Well, the challenge for Dhoni will be to play that extra batsman or the extra bowler. He's got the opportunity to play another spinner in this game, but when it comes to 11...
Now, notice the plaster on the left hand. I think he had a fractured left thumb. Also an injured left thumb, not a fractured one, an injured left thumb. Won't come the way of his bowling. In recent years, Afridi is more bowler than batsman, which is a bit of it's slightly sad for the game because he's thrilling to watch as a batsman.
And his bowling has gone better and better. Started his career as an opener. He's done very well for Pakistan as a bowler, and that's why they're so good. Both Afridi and Ajmal in the middle has been wicket takers for them in all formats.
Did you share bats once?
Yes, I did, long time ago, in 1997. Afridi was playing for Pakistan in Toronto. Young Shahid Afridi, and what amazes me is that I've gone 3 years and he's still playing.
What amazed me even more at the time was that everyone thought of this huge animosity, this big rivalry between India and Pakistan on a cricket ground, and he was quite happy to give you his bats. Good shot, even though he played it off his stumps. And you actually play of the tournament in the series playing with Afridi's bat.
And we enjoy. Single down to square leg. He's been around for quite a while. The likes of Virat Kohli has come and settled their place in the team. It's an opportunity for him again. End of the over, 57 for 2.
So Afridi's first over produced 7. Hafiz 5. Ajmal in his first over picked up a wicket. So already we've seen this striker that's been such a distinctive feature of Pakistan's cricket in recent years in action. Hafiz will continue. Some eyebrows raised in recent years when Mohammad Hafiz was rated the #1 bowler. If you look at his numbers, he's played a lot of his cricket on the sort of spongy surfaces in the Middle East, and he's bowled beautifully in those, whether over 4 overs or 10 overs. He's got excellent numbers. What it's also done is it's allowed Pakistan enormous balance. An opener who can give you 10 overs, sometimes bowling with the new ball, can do that in the 4 overs game 2.
He's a clever bowler, Harsha. He's not as gifted as Saeed Ajmal. Doesn't have all the variations, but he knows exactly what he's doing. If you're watching bowl, these Pakistani off-spinners have got the action which they stopped halfway.
That's the Saqlain Mushtaq impact, isn't it? I think they all grew up watching Saqlain Mushtaq, and they all decided they wanted to bowl like that.
You see Saeed Ajmal, you see Hafiz, even Shoaib Malik, who's on frame, would do that. And that allows them to change when the batsman is coming at you. Try to hit down to mid-wicket. Single. Coming to that action. That's why they pick wickets in this format. Because they hold it back and change in the last minute when you see the batsman coming at you.
Suddenly the run rate down after 4 overs. It was 41. Pakistan have pulled it back with the slower bowlers, and they tended to do over the last couple of years. 6 singles in this over. It's 64 for 2 after 9.
Most amateur golfers are unaware of the risks associated with the game. Get peace of mind that you are covered for personal injury, accidental property damage, even theft. Don't take the risk. Get golf care insurance today. Plus receive 3 free rounds of golf. Now with 30% off any policy from just $22.99 a year. They'll even cover your bar bill for a hole-in-one. Free phone or buy online for instant cover from Golf Care.
I still remember Harsha in 1997 when Sri Lanka were at their best and almost unbeatable in this ground. Good shot through covers. He will come back for the second. Virat Kohli hitting the ball on the up. Coming back to those years, and you had the great son of Jayasuriya playing one-day cricket in Kalavitarana. And I still remember the tour of 1997 when every time he would flick it over mid-wicket, the entire stadium would play that music. Inside edge, single.
I'm going to finish that story with you and Afridi playing with the same bats before we go off. The feeling was this young kid, 17 years old, then played with a heavyish bat. And then you came out and played with the same bats. Was the balance identical? Left-hander, right-hander, similar bats? Down the leg side will be called wide.
It wasn't that heavy. I started using heavier bats later. It was early 97. I just started to make my mark in international cricket. And it wasn't a heavy bat. We were away in Toronto and my bat broke. The back foot again to deep point. And I didn't have any more bats in my kit bag.
Which is what I find difficult to believe, because I thought you carried 12 bats, 10 bats, 8 bats, whatever, some humor.
Are intact. Kohli 26, Rohit 19. 11 overs gone, 88 for 2.
Afridi to continue. Quick delivery. Beautifully played with the straight bat. He's got mid-wicket fielded on the boundary, so there's a massive gap for singles and twos. Although that side is the shorter side of the ground. 66 meters, the boundary, towards mid-wicket. He's got field of 5-4, 5 fielders off stump. Swing slog, going down leg. All happening out there.
Yeah, Rohit Sharma just got a bit caught up with that missed shot. I thought he panicked a little bit because he thought this was close. There was a run in it, and Virat Kohli spotted that opportunity. You can see he just got caught up in that shot of his. Fortunately, no harm done for India.
Call is for 2. They're going to make it comfortably. 4 runs for 4 deliveries so far from this over. He's into his 3rd over, Shahid Afridi. He's conceded 24 runs. Economy rate is 9-0. That's on the higher side.
Actually, quite interesting to see Virat Kohli stepping out to Shahid Afridi. He did that to Saeed Ajmal as well. It shows his confidence. Saeed Ajmal, of course, the renowned bowler these days. But first up, when he bowled to him, he just charged him straight down the pitch. Get a single on the leg side. 12 overs gone. It's 94 for 2.
So this partnership.
Virat Kohli has played against Pakistan before. 183 match-winning knock that most of you would remember in Dhaka, the Asia Cup, not too long ago. And of course, talking of education, it's good to see kids missing school and watching cricket. This is where he's so wily, Saeed Ajmal. Ever so slowly in the air.
such a different bowler, Saeed Ajmal. He has been so consistent as far as his wicket-taking ability concerned under any pressure circumstances. Oh, that was beautiful ball. It's the only problem the batsmen are having worldwide. No, maybe not these two, but in general, I've seen the Australians, I've seen the English cricket team as well in Dubai. They couldn't read his doosra. And his doosra gets low, a lot more bounce.
He's going to get two. Once again, you can see Virat Kohli quite happy to step out to Saeed Ajmal.
Nasir Jamshed was the fielder there. He needs to improve. He was firmly hit by Rohit Sharma. He's on 32 of 25. What a strike rate.
So that will be 15 runs from the over. Dot ball to finish. 117 for 2.
Projected scores, if they go with this run rate, they'll reach 167. But obviously the idea should be to go 10 and over from now onwards, go to 177. And that would be a perfect total to defend.
Good chance India can get to 180 in this innings. Yeah, this is real time. That's 6 from Rohit Sharma. Scores of 4-4, 0-0, 5. The last one-day international that he played, those innings. But India still looking to back him, picked him. This T20 team versus New Zealand and for the World T20. He's got himself a good start here, 32 of 26.
I'm glad they picked him up. He's a rare talent, Rohit Sharma. Umar Gul back into the attack. He's bowled 2 overs so far. So 117 in 14 overs with 2 wickets down. India set to pose a big total here.
Come back to that. Shahid Afridi taking a very good catch, a backward point. He's stepping down to the fast bowlers as well, Virat Kohli, not just the spinners. Just getting a little distracted by that white patch that the Pakistanis have on the left shoulder. It's a bit strange in day-night cricket where you have a white ball, that you have a prominent white patch. Part of the body where, you know, it could interfere with viewing for the batsmen and things like that. It's a strange kind of design, I must confess.
That was a quick bouncer. Good reply from a fast bowler. But yes, I think it's got to do with the flag, Sanjay. We got white colour in our flag as well, so that's the idea. 1 run from the overs so far. He's bowled 2 deliveries. That's what I like about Umar Gul, his attitude. I mean, it doesn't matter what the score, 118 for 2 India in 14.2 overs, but he's running in every ball, he runs in every ball.
That's where he's so good, Umar Gul. He saw a short ball, first ball of the over. The second one was a ball that just came back in. Rather, the second ball was a short one, and then this one just nipping back in. Saeed Ajmal and Umar Gul living up to expectations in this match. Tremendous performance until now. There's the short ball, and it's always a surprise when he bowls the short ball, and this one a length delivery coming back in. Intentional slow bouncer, was he?
Yeah, probably, because he saw that batsman is charging towards him, and it's a very good delivery to bowl nowadays in this format, slow ball bouncer. First one for the over, and this one again was short. And look at the batsman. The good reply for Umar Gul.
He was a bit unhappy that that was called a no ball for the second bouncer of the over. But I think when you had a look at the replay from side on, it was a fair call. It was quite high. Billy Bowden has just let fielders know that this is not a free hit. Strongly struck straight to mid-off. Fumble will allow a single. And Saeed Ajmal was in the firing range there.
Timing the ball beautifully, Virat Kohli. Gave himself room, bowler followed him and he middled it. A fumble. They got the run. 4 runs from the over. Good.
You're right, he's trusting the surface completely.
So what has not been noticeable from the Pakistani bowlers, especially the quicks, is the change of pace. It's been one pace and one length. It's a warm-up game. The intensity hasn't looked on the ground, and there you see the shot. Over mid-wicket into the stands on the up. He's moved on to 48. This will do his confidence a world of good. It's not competition time yet. It's still in the warm-up.
India getting up to 9 and over almost. Getting these runs of decent bowling. What a shot this is.
Straight over the bowler's head. It's the safest place to hit in the shorter format or in any format. Virat Kohli in cracking form and has continued it here.
Now that's Nigel Long. Now take a look at Nigel Long here. Shot it straight back down. It's actually quite a yard away, but he's taken evasive action straight away. And there's a lot of people who think with these big bats, people hitting hard down the ground, should the umpires be wearing hard hats, helmets? Here's the magician. How'd you play Saeed Ajmal? It's obviously very few people are picking him through the hand, out of the hand.
The leg by given, I think, is very clever. He varies his pace, doesn't bowl all deliveries on the same line. Has got a very good delivery which goes away from the right-hander. Probably play him on length. Hit firmly down to mid-wicket. Single to long on. It's very similar to Shakleen Mushtaq in his early days, Harsha. Now in 96, 97, when Shakleen came into international cricket, not many knew about the Dusra. So we had to find a way out to play him. And we decided that we are going to hang on the back foot.
100 of the partnership comes up in just over 11 overs.
Well done, Saeed.
100 runs partnership.
I think Kotasaro is a shot of a man we now need to start looking at slightly differently from everybody else. Because he's playing the kind of shots that I don't think everybody else, not a lot of people on this planet are playing these days, especially against spin of that caliber. Ten of the over. And with 3 to play, India looking good at 153 for 2 at this stage.
.50 for Virat Kohli. That was the very first ball. His played spin very well, hit them. And that was a superb shot. Getting Shahid Afridi over mid-wicket. Very good knock. India have added 51 of the last 4 overs. The first 15-41 deliveries, but the second and the third one in very quick time. Just 26 deliveries for the third one. This goes on to show how well these two have played, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Kohli 58 of 37 and Rohit 50 of 36. A change in bowling. Mohammad Sami back on the attack. Went for a few runs early on.
He's been one of the great enigmas of Pakistan cricket. Every time we look at Mohammad Sami, and then especially when he's getting the ball to shape outside the right-handers off time, we say, here's a bowler. The numbers never really justify that. It's the gentleman who's helped in making this track. It's a very good one. But while on Rohit Sharma versus Pakistan in T20 games, got 80 from 53 in a warm-up game. I think you're
still the same field, nothing has changed. Full toss, hit firmly down to mid-wicket.
One of those rare moments where a fielder was found. Now this is a very fine innings by Rohit Sharma. Started off a little slowly, He's played some amazing shots. I thought that was special. And then this one, just see how far that has gone. That was in the second tier. There's another very fine shot. And this one. This, for my money, was just very special. So 19 of the over. 172 for two to play. I'll be looking at 200 here.
For 10, Virendra Sehwag playing well to get to 26, but it's been a Kohli and a Rohit Sharma show. Kohli 66 of 41 and Rohit 56 of 39. Raina, Dhoni, Yuvraj, Pathan, Ashwin to follow. A lot of batting for just 20 overs.
Yes, they back Ajmal to bowl in the end overs, and he's gone right through Rohit Sharma. Fine innings, 56 from 40, it's 172 for 3.
Yuvraj Singh in at number 5, 30 years of age. Asha, it's good to see him back on the field. 23 innings in T20 cricket at a very good average and a fantastic strike rate. A match winner in both 50 overs and 20 over cricket. He will bat, he will bowl, he will field. So great to see him back on the park.
Yes, it is. I mean, he's been India's talisman T20 cricketer. That 70 you saw, his highest score might have been, I think, 30 balls against Australia. Then there was the 6 sixes against Stuart Broad. Just something I'd like you to look at. This is very well bowled. He's done Rohit Sharma in completely. One of the reasons Ajmal is so popular around the world, he's made his point. I know of a couple of bowlers who might have gone and said something. He doesn't need to do that. He's made his point. He's won the contest. I think he might have struggled. Now, can he come back for the second in time here? It's a bit sloppy down there. Because one of the things that worries you about Yuvraj was he was struggling with the second and third runs a couple of times in Chennai.
Also, as a fielder standing at point, a new man in, playing his first delivery, you can't hang back. And look where Umar Akmal was. Yuvraj made it easily. Not a very good throw. Single should have not been there, like this time. Yuvraj getting off the mark. Not a very good throw by Umar Akmal. He's very quick. Not the best of throws. There you see Yuvraj saying it was my first delivery. Sweep shot going down the leg side, and that's why Ajmal is so good. The moment a new man in, he's put in the dot deliveries, which is so important in T20 cricket.
And you'd have thought Umar Gul and Sohail Tanveer on paper would have been fine death bowlers, but Pakistan go with the best of them all. That's Ajmal. Now that should be 2 there. Yuvraj turns his back. Well, unless of course he thought Kohli would do more justice to this last ball.
Hit down to mid-wicket. Yuvraj Singh not the quickest. Kohli trying to come back for the second. Sent back by Yuvraj Singh. Kohli was coming to the danger end and would have made it easily. Last ball of the over. An off spinner to a right-hander. He's hit it to covers. Chance of a run out. A very good over. 4 runs from it and a wicket.
I did remember saying at 172, are we looking at 200? You look at Saeed Ajmal and then you say, oh no, that's the reason he's got the reputation he has. 71 had come up the previous 5 overs. Overs 14 to 18, 70 came from those 5 overs. Then Ajmal has bowled a brilliant 19th over, and he's finished now with 2 for 22 in a game where the innings strike rate is over 9. So gone at 5.5 and over. Here's Umar Gul, 3 overs for 22. These have been the 2 standout bowlers, as you'd imagine. Sami has been a bit of a disappointment. Afridi looked very rusty. That's the advantage of playing games like these, of course.
different field for Umar Gol, a third man on the fence. Expect him to bowl wide and full to Virat Kohli. Yes, that's a very good line. Hit down to deep point. And that's why you need flexibility in T20 cricket. With the fields, with the lengths.
Here's one for you. If this had not been a warm-up game, would you have had Yuvraj batting just now? Given that you need to run hard between wickets, would you have had a Rana or Dhoni himself?
Straight away Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He's so good in this format. An off-spinner bowling. Yuvraj played 2 dot balls. Would have been different for a right-hander. But he needs a knock in the middle. Yuvraj Singh looked very good in Chennai, and he will be important for India's chances in this World Cup.
What odds it's going to be a short ball someday? Now it's Yorker. It's a good Yorker. It's played well.
It's a clever line as well. He had the deep square leg and the deep fine leg behind, so he's bowled full and straight onto the leg stump. Very good delivery from Umar Gol. He had the mid-off up, so he hasn't allowed the batsman to use his arms. It's very clever cricket. We've seen 2 of Pakistan's best bowlers and most importantly clever bowlers in the last 2 overs. Shahid Ajmal and Umar Gol.
It's going to be a challenge for Virat Kohli here. Excellent length. Saurav is right. There is a man down and third man, which allows him to bowl about 3-4 stumps outside off.
And if Mohammad Sami is watching, he's been around for a long time, this is what he should be doing in the death overs. It's not always up to the captain to set the fields. As a bowler, you ask your captain to give you the field. You know, having captained the greats Anil Kumble and Harbhajan Singh, you hardly had to set your own field against them. They would say, I need this, I need here, I need a man here, and I'll bowl accordingly. And Mohammad Sami has to learn that. It's a very ordinary over 3-4 overs ago, and he's got to learn from Umar Gol.
What he's got to do is ensure he's not caught at backward point, because he's reaching out, he's more likely to hit that ball in the air.
That's a very good shot. Full and wide, and he's used the pace very well. It's not an easy shot in cricket. Bisected the gap, you can't do much about it, Umar Gol. It's a good delivery and a good shot.
And everyone talks about Test cricket, and I love Test cricket, but this is such a thrilling last 4 balls. 2 more to go. Batsman prime form, a very skillful 20 overs bowler, in fact a very skillful bowler. And he will pick up a second here. Excellent cricket this. This is quality bowling and a batsman at the height of his powers.
Haven't seen many slower deliveries in this over by Umar Gol, but he's bowled well. 8 from this over so far, a delivery still to go, and Virat Kohli on strike. Where will this go, Harsha? Will it be full outside off stump or onto the pads straight?
Interesting you asking me that. Okay, I'm going tailing in on Midland leg, tailing in base of Midland leg. We'll wait and see. Fine leg is in though.
For me, full and wide. Very good score. 185 for 3, but gettable. Not long boundaries on one side of the ground. India just playing with 4 bowlers against a Pakistan batting unit, which could be chalk and cheese. If they play well, they will get past this total. Virat Kohli once again, a fantastic innings. 75 of 47 deliveries and a strike rate of close to 160. That's been the story for him right throughout the year. They have been entertained. Yuvraj Singh and Virat Kohli walking off the field. India putting up a very good score. They will not be happy. Shahid Afridi, a bit different from normal. But Umar Gol and Shahid Ajmal, the 2 of the best bowlers.
There's another few balls in there for Yuvraj Singh. 2 standout bowlers here for
Yes, I've got Saeed Ajmal here with me. Another good day for you, Saeed. Just tell us how you felt bowling on this pitch.
Because I try to make the line of length for dot ball. For my main thinking is give a dot ball so batsmen to pressure on. That's why they're looking for hit, and then I get the wicket. That is my main thinking, the main weapon.
You make it sound very simple, Saeed. Maybe it's not that simple, but pitches in Sri Lanka, have they changed? What's your experience over the years?
I think the pitches are here for good for batsmen because the weather condition is very hot. So it's a good batsman looking for 150 plus runs is very good for winning target. Yeah.
And you make a match-winning contribution, impact in all three formats of the game. Which is the one that you find especially challenging of the three formats?
I think everything is a challenge because we play 2020. That's a big challenge for the World Cup and there's one day and also Test match. Test match is the biggest format cricket. I like the Test match cricket, but now as we play 2020, that I take the challenge for 2020. That's it.
And what about this target? Your batsman can achieve this?
And the cricket is difficult. 2020 cricket, if one batsman makes 17 or 80 runs, we take a target easy.
All the best for that side.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's a fine over from Balaji. Only 3 came from it after 11. It's 87 for 4. What this means now is required rate has gone up to 11. Always happens with wickets. So 87 for 4 Pakistan. Ashwin's got 3 for 8 from 2 overs. Balaji's just bowled an excellent over 2. And with the 2 Akmal Singh, he won't be short of action. Ashwin will continue. And the commentary box sort of Ganguly with Sanjay Mandre.
Thank you very much, Harsha. Just wonder whether we can put the timer on that last pause that Ashwin took when he delivered that ball. It seemed longer than his normal pause and deliver. He's got some issue with the ball. Really nice to see 2 premier off spinners bowling together. Have a look at this pause. It seemed that he was there for eternity before delivering. It's completely misdirected.
Coming back to the batting order, Sanjay, what was the point in sending Afridi at that number? Pakistan were going on well. There were 2 batsmen who had kept that run rate. That's a sweep. Down to deep square leg to Harbhajan Singh, who's had a tough day on the field. But just look at the intensity of the running between the wickets. There was 2 in that shot. It's a long part of the boundary where Harbhajan Singh was standing. Firm sweep shot by Akmal.
Ashwin. So that's a fantastic bowling performance from Ashwin. Playing in a match where there's Harbhajan Singh as well, so there's bound to be the comparison. Very good catch. Using his reach. Timed his dive perfectly as well. Cushioned the fall so the ball didn't pop out. And Pakistan losing their way. Deserves that drink, doesn't it? He bowls a bit of off spinners, but largely there in the team as a pure batsman. Shoaib Malik walking in at number 7.
Shoaib Malik walks in at a very important situation. 95 more runs to win from 51 deliveries. He needs to play an absolute blinder. It was the wicket. Good delivery from Ashwin. Hitting it on the up. It was a terrific catch. Not the quickest on the park, as Sanjay Manjrekar feels that he's very heavy on his feet. But it was a good effort from the bowler. They say when it's a catch of your own bowling, Sanjay, they make sure they take it.
And also I think that is something they're more accustomed to doing. You saw Harbhajan Singh as well field really well that one over that he bowled off his own bowling. That is something they're more used to. It's off the mark straight away, Shoaib Malik, and they've taken a chance with that second run of Suresh Raina. Will get those 2 runs.
Very good running. That's why when I say there was no need for Shahid Afridi to come at that number. Pakistan were well placed. Shoaib Malik was in the dressing room. He could have walked in and rotated the strike. They needed 6, 5, 6 and over. A boundary here. Manoj Tiwari in for Gautam Gambhir, and he's an outstanding fielder. We'll add an extra bit on.